James never thought of inflation as something personal. It was just a word he heard on the news while getting ready for work. Numbers moving on a screen. Percentages that didn't feel real. Until one evening, standing at a grocery store counter, he noticed something strange. The same items he used to buy every week suddenly cost more. Not a little more. Enough to make him pause. Enough to make him put one or two things back. He didn't say anything. He just paid and left. That night, something stayed with him. He sat down and did a rough calculation. His salary hadn't changed in a year. Prices had, rent had, fuel had, food had. And for the first time, he realized something uncomfortable. He wasn't standing still. He was quietly falling behind. Not because he was careless, but because inflation was moving faster than his income. And that's when the real thought hit him. If prices keep rising, and my income stays the same, then I'm getting poorer every single year. Saving alone couldn't fix that, because inflation eats savings, silently, relentlessly. James did what most people do. He tried to cut expenses, save more, be careful. But no matter how disciplined he became, the gap kept widening. That's when the conflict became clear. This wasn't a spending problem. This was a value problem. And he wrote one line in his notebook that night. If inflation reduces the value of money, I must increase the value of myself. That became his anchor, because for the first time, he saw the truth clearly. You don't beat inflation by protecting money. You beat inflation by becoming more valuable than the rate at which money is losing value. A few days later, while walking home, he noticed a small bakery near his house. He had passed it many times before. Good smell, fresh bread, clean place. But something was off. Most days, especially in the afternoon, it was nearly empty. He stood there for a few minutes and just observed. People walked past without noticing. No visible offers, no reason to stop. Inside, the bread looked good, but nothing was drawing attention to it. That moment stayed with him. That night, James didn't search for investment tips. He searched one question. How do small businesses get customers online? Because he understood something now. If he could help a business make more money, that business would pay him. And if he could increase how much money he helps them make, his income could grow faster than inflation. That was the game. He started simple. He learned how local shops use Instagram to attract customers. He learned basic design using Canva. At first, his designs were bad. Too many colors, poor alignment, no focus. But he kept going, 1 hour every day, not randomly, but with one purpose: become useful. Then he learned something deeper. Design doesn't get paid, results do. So he focused on communication. Instead of fresh bread available, he wrote, hot bread ready in 10 minutes. Instead of discount available, he wrote, buy 2, get 1 free, today only. He wasn't decorating. He was solving a business problem, getting attention, driving customers. After a few weeks, he went back to that same bakery, this time with intent. He walked in and spoke to the owner. I live nearby. I've noticed your shop has great products, but not enough people walking in during the day. The owner looked at him, curious but cautious. James continued, I think I can help you bring more customers using Instagram. Let me try for 7 days, no cost. There was a pause. Then the owner agreed. James didn't guess, he observed. What sells most? When customers come. Which items look visually appealing? When fresh batches are ready. Then he created 5 simple posts. Fresh bread coming out of the oven. A limited time offer. A real customer holding a product. He posted at consistent times, used clear captions. Fresh batch at 5 p.m. Limited stock. Visit today. Within a few days, something changed. A few new customers walked in saying they saw the posts. By the end of the week, weekday sales increased. Not dramatically, but clearly. Enough for the owner to notice. Enough for the owner to say, "Continue this. I'll pay you." That was the moment everything became real, because James saw it clearly. He didn't just learn a skill, he created value, and that value turned into income. And that income was not fixed. It could grow. That's what made the difference. Inflation was still rising. But now, his ability to earn was rising too, and slowly. It started rising faster. The bakery became his first proof. So when he approached a small clothing store later, he didn't just say, "I can design posts." He said, "I helped a bakery increase weekday customers using simple Instagram posts. I can do the same for you." This time, the problem was different. The store had good products, but poor presentation. James improved lighting, suggested simple backgrounds, showed outfit combinations instead of single items, then rewrote captions to focus on how customers would feel. Confidence, comfort, occasion, sales improved, and again, the same pattern. Businesses don't pay for effort, they pay for outcomes. And in an inflationary world, outcomes become more valuable because every business is under pressure to earn more, which means anyone who can help them earn more becomes more valuable. That's why his skill started getting demand, not because it was fancy, but because it solved a real problem. And here's what changed for James. Earlier, inflation controlled him. Now he had a way to outgrow it, because his income was no longer fixed. It was tied to the value he could create, and value can scale. Savings cannot. That's when he fully understood the truth he wrote in his notebook. Inflation reduces the value of money, but skill increases the value of a person. And the person who keeps increasing their skill will always move ahead of inflation. Today, prices still rise. Nothing about the economy has slowed down, but James doesn't feel the same pressure because he's no longer trying to protect money from inflation. He's increasing his value faster than inflation can catch up. And that is the real shift. Not saving more, not worrying more, but becoming more. Because the only thing that consistently beats inflation is a person whose skills grow faster than prices rise. Everything else tries to defend. Skill moves you forward. And once you understand that, you stop asking, "How do I survive rising costs?" and start asking, "How valuable can I become?" Because that answer changes everything.